Ever feel like no matter how nice you are, the girl you want always chooses someone else? You're respectful, caring, and always there for her, but she still calls you her best friend, while dating the guy who treats her like an afterthought. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly why nice guys finish last and, more importantly, how you can fix it, without becoming a jerk. Because, let's be honest, you don't want to become someone you're not. You want to be authentic, but you also want to be noticed, respected, and desired. Stay till the end because the last tip is a game changer that will completely shift your perspective on dating and attraction. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's be clear, being a nice person isn't the problem. The world needs more kind, compassionate people. The issue is what most nice guys do wrong when it comes to attraction. They mistake being nice for being attractive, and they're not the same thing. One of the biggest mistakes nice guys make is being too available. They drop everything to answer her texts, rearrange their schedules to see her, and basically become her beck and call guy. Now, on the surface, this might seem sweet, even chivalrous. But here's the thing, it actually works against you. Think about it. Have you ever wanted something that was always readily available? Something you knew you could have at any given time? Probably not. When something is constantly available, it loses its value, its allure. It becomes boring. The same principle applies to dating. When you're always available, you become predictable, and predictability kills attraction. Women are drawn to men who have lives, men who have passions and interests outside of chasing them. Another common mistake is over-validating her. You agree with everything she says, laugh at all her jokes even when they're not funny, and constantly shower her with compliments even if they feel forced. You become a yes man. And while that might seem like you're being agreeable, it actually makes you appear weak and insecure. Women are attracted to men who have opinions, men who challenge them intellectually, men who aren't afraid to disagree with them respectfully. They want someone who's going to keep them on their toes, not someone who's constantly trying to please them. And finally, nice guys often lack boundaries. They let her walk all over them, make excuses for her bad behavior, and put up with treatment they wouldn't accept from anyone else. They think that by being the nice guy who's always understanding and forgiving, she'll eventually see what a great catch they are. But here's the truth. Having strong boundaries isn't about being a jerk, it's about having self-respect. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less than you deserve. When you have strong boundaries, you command respect, and that's incredibly attractive. Women don't just want a nice guy, they want a confident guy with self-respect. They want a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. So how do you fix this nice guy syndrome and step into your power? Tip number 1, become less available. This doesn't mean you have to play games or ignore her texts for days. It simply means having a life outside of pursuing her. Spend time with friends, pursue your hobbies, focus on your goals. When you have a fulfilling life outside of dating, it does two things. It makes you more interesting and attractive, and it prevents you from becoming overly invested in any one woman before she's earned that investment. Remember, scarcity creates value. When you're not always at her beck and call, it makes the time you do spend together more special, more meaningful. It shows her that you have options, that you're not just sitting around waiting for her to choose you. Tip number 2, set boundaries and have standards. Stop being a people pleaser and start prioritizing your own needs and wants. Don't be afraid to say no to her sometimes. Don't cancel your plans just because she wants to hang out last minute. Having standards isn't about being arrogant or entitled. It's about knowing what you deserve and refusing to settle for less. It's about having the self-respect to walk away from situations that don't serve you. When you have standards, you're essentially filtering out the women who aren't right for you and making space for the ones who are. You're showing her that you're not willing to be treated like an option, and that's incredibly attractive. And finally, tip number 3, be playful, not needy. This ties into the previous 2 tips. When you're constantly seeking her validation, trying to please her, and acting like you need her attention, it comes across as insecure and desperate. Instead, focus on having fun, being playful, and creating a lighthearted, enjoyable vibe. Tease her playfully, challenge her opinions, respectfully of course, and don't be afraid to disagree with her sometimes. The key is to show her that you're interested in her, but you're not desperate for her approval. You're not trying to win her over, you're simply enjoying the interaction and seeing where things go. This playful, confident energy is incredibly attractive to women because it shows that you're secure in yourself and not afraid to be vulnerable. Chapter 3. The ultimate fix. Hint, it's not about her. The best way to stop being the nice guy that women ignore? Stop making one girl your priority. It sounds counterintuitive, but trust me on this. When you put all your focus on one woman, you inevitably put her on a pedestal. You become overly invested in the outcome, and that desperation seeps into your interactions, making you appear less attractive. Instead of making one girl your entire world, shift your focus inward. Invest in yourself. Pursue your passions, build your confidence, and create a life you love. This is the most attractive thing you can do. When you focus on improving yourself, building your confidence, and having options, women notice. Scarcity creates value. Be the guy who has things going on in his life. This doesn't mean you have to become a millionaire playboy overnight. It simply means having your own interests, goals, and ambitions. Join a sports team, take up a new hobby, travel, volunteer, focus on your career, do things that light you up and make you feel alive. When you're passionate about your life, it shows. You become more interesting, more engaging, and ultimately more attractive to women. And here's the best part. When you're not solely focused on getting a girlfriend, you naturally become more relaxed and confident around women. You're not putting pressure on yourself to make every interaction perfect, because you're not seeking validation from them. You're simply enjoying their company, being your authentic self, and seeing where things go. This effortless confidence is incredibly attractive to women because it shows that you're secure in yourself and not desperate for their approval. Remember, you are the prize. You have so much to offer the right woman, but she needs to see that you value yourself first. So stop chasing after women and start investing in the most important relationship in your life, the one you have with yourself. When you shift your focus from seeking external validation to building your own happiness and fulfillment, everything else falls into place. You become more attractive, more confident, and more successful in all areas of your life, including dating. And who knows, you might just find that when you stop chasing after love, it finds you in the most unexpected ways. But even if it doesn't, you'll be living a life you love, surrounded by people who appreciate you for who you truly are, and that's what truly matters. Remember, confidence, mystery, and self-respect will take you further than just being nice. Embrace those qualities and watch how your interactions with women transform. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more dating psychology. Let me know in the comments what you struggle with most when it comes to dating and attraction. See you in the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into the psychology of attraction and give you actionable steps to create the dating life you deserve.